What does it mean to live a life of faith, trusting God through every season? Today, we're diving into the story of Isaac and Rebekah, a couple whose lives remind us of God's promises, prayer, and the beauty of following Him. This is a story of family, faith, and God's faithfulness. Let's begin. Isaac was no ordinary child. He was the son of Abraham and Sarah, born to them in their old age as a fulfillment of God's promise. Remember, God had promised Abraham that he would become the father of many nations, and Isaac was the child of that promise. From the very beginning, Isaac's life was a testament to God's faithfulness. Isaac grew up watching his father, Abraham, live a life of faith. He saw how Abraham trusted God, even when things didn't make sense. And when the time came, Isaac followed in his father's footsteps. He learned to seek God's face and trust in His plans. As Isaac grew older, he faced challenges of his own. One of those challenges was finding a wife. But Isaac didn't rely on his own strength or wisdom. He trusted God to guide him. And God did. Through a series of amazing events, a kind and beautiful woman named Rebekah became Isaac's wife. It was a match made by God, and Isaac loved her deeply. But life wasn't always easy for Isaac and Rebekah. Like his parents, Isaac faced the heartbreak of infertility. Rebekah was unable to have children, and in those days, this was a heavy burden to carry. But Isaac didn't give up. He turned to God in prayer. He prayed earnestly for his wife, asking God to bless them with children. And guess what? God answered his prayer. Rebekah became pregnant, and God revealed to her that she would give birth to twins. 2 nations were in her womb. This was another reminder of God's promise to Abraham, showing that His plans were still unfolding through Isaac's family. Isaac and Rebekah's family grew, and they faced the joys and challenges of raising their 2 sons, Jacob and Esau. While their story had its ups and downs, one thing remained constant: Isaac's faith in God. He continued to seek God's guidance and live a life of obedience, just as his father Abraham had done. From Isaac and Rebekah's story, we can take away some powerful lessons. First, we see the importance of trusting God's promises. Isaac was the child of promise, and his life reminds us that God always keeps His word. Second, we learn the power of prayer. Isaac didn't just sit back when faced with challenges, he prayed, and God answered. Finally, we see the value of following God's example. Isaac walked in his father's footsteps, seeking God's face and living a life of faith. Isaac and Rebekah's story is a beautiful reminder that God is faithful, even when life feels uncertain. Whether you're facing a challenge or simply trying to live a life that honors God, remember, He is with you every step of the way. Just like Isaac, you can trust Him, pray to Him, and follow His lead. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from the Bible. Until next time, keep seeking God's face.